So I just want to take a couple quick minutes here and review the seminars I went to today at the Affiliate Summit West in Las Vegas. First seminar I went to was the Effective Social Media Seminar, Effective Social Media Techniques, I believe it was called. Wow, almost cleared out my notes here. That would have been good. What was interesting was that it was actually put on by the marketing people that do the Affiliate Summit, and one of the things that they talked about was that in 2008 they spent $65,000 on pay-per-click ads to promote the Affiliate Summit, and it didn't do them very well. And in 2009 they decided to completely dump their ad budget, and they went on a $0 ad budget and did everything through social media, and they actually increased their attendance by 30%. So by using tools like Twitter, which was the main tool that they used, they were able to increase their their attendance, and they didn't spend a dime on marketing other than the human labor that was required to do that. So for all you bum marketers out there, that's a really good piece of information to kind of know that someone's done it on a fairly large scale. One of the things that they talked about was that they've done a lot of analytics on their Twitter usage. So according to these guys, Monday and Wednesday are the best days to tweet. And between 1:30 and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time are the best times to tweet on those days. And those are when I say the best times, what I mean is these are the best times to get people to retweet your content. So it's not just about, are you going to get an audience? Are people going to pick up on it and echo what you have to say, which is obviously the most important. So some of the tips they've given for effective social media techniques was give people a reason to listen to you. Obviously, nobody's going to listen to you if you're nobody or if you've got nothing exciting to say. Handwritten updates, much better than using the API. Obviously, if you're auto-feeding through your blog or your RSS feed or something else, people are going to know that, whereas a handwritten, current tweet will do much better for you. From a content perspective, one of the things they like to talk about is linking back to your blog, and so they're talking about the type of blog content that will get retweeted a lot on Twitter. Lists are really important. If you've got top 10 lists or lists of the best ski movies from the 80s, or it could be any kind of list. Apparently, is a really good way to get a lot of people talking, commenting, retweeting. Charts and graphs in your blog posts also work extremely well, especially if you're doing some statistical analysis. Another good piece of advice that was mentioned is if you go to dig.com and you look at some of the people on there that are active, you can get their instant messenger screen name from their Dig profile, and then add them to your AIM or your Yahoo Messenger or MSN or something like that, and start engaging those people. And obviously, don't just spam them asking them for a link, or to dig your latest post. But once you become friends with them, it's a lot easier to ask for that. And as long as you're engaging in some small talk and kind of actually being social with those people, you'll have an easy time. Obviously, most people don't know this, but don't direct message spam. Don't do a lot of link dumping on Twitter. That's only going to get your followers to dislike you and ignore you or completely remove you from their list. A good way to engage people on Twitter: ask for advice, ask for opinions, and ask for feedback. Anything with a question mark at the end of it is going to get more responses than I'm eating breakfast at the Wynn buffet. And when given an opportunity to ask questions, I walked up to the microphone and I asked the panelists, what would you do differently today if you were starting your Twitter accounts all over again today, and you knew what you know now? What would you do differently? And the answers were pretty much the same. A lot of them said that in the beginning they didn't follow enough people. They wanted to be popular, and so they just kind of waited for people to follow them, which is really kind of counterintuitive. So most of the panelists said that they would follow people more. And many of the panelists said that they would use the search feature within Twitter or within TweetDeck or the other applications out there to find conversations that they want to participate in. This is kind of stuff we normally teach in our courses, but pretty basic stuff, but a lot of people don't know this. So if you're just getting started on Twitter, these are some really, really good tips.